Israel's alarmist claims raise the stakes against Iran. Israeli leaders have issued a series of threats against Iran over its nuclear program, reviving plans for action. Israeli leaders have revived threats against Iran after warning it is just months away from possessing a nuclear weapon. The United States and Israel have formed a high-level team to tackle the Iran nuclear issue, Prime Minister Naftali Bennett announced last week after meeting President Joe Biden. The immediate follow-up was to form a joint team based on the joint objectives of rolling Iran back into their box and preventing Iran from ever being able to break out a nuclear weapon, Bennett said. We set up a joint team with our National Security Advisor in Americas, and we're working very hard, and the cooperation is great. The president was very clear about he won't accept Iran going nuclear, now or in the future. In light of the lack of progress on the negotiations with Iran on a return to the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, JCPOA, Biden said during his meeting with Bennett at the White House that other options would be possible if the diplomatic approach with Tehran failed. Israel's Minister of Defense Benny Gantz, meanwhile, urged the international community to develop a Plan B to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons as prospects of returning to the 2015 nuclear deal dwindle. Iran is only 2 months away from acquiring the materials necessary for a nuclear weapon, Gantz told dozens of ambassadors and envoys at an August 25 briefing. Iran has the intention to destroy Israel and is working on developing the means to do so, he said. Israel has the means to act and will not hesitate to do so. I do not rule out the possibility that Israel will have to take action in the future in order to prevent a nuclear Iran.